Today on Out West, we're heading to Pueblo, Colorado to check out some fresh local chilies, the beautiful Pueblo Riverwalk, and we're gonna see all of the happenings at the Colorado State Fair. It's all coming up next, right here on Out West Experience Colorado. Hello and welcome to Out West. I'm your host, Carrie Wilbanks. Today we're going to show you around Pueblo, Colorado, a spot you've likely heard of because of those famous green chilies. We're going to show you some of the area's top attractions, including the Pueblo Riverwalk, where you can go on a singing gondola boat ride. And all this time, I thought I had to travel all the way to Venice for this experience. Come on, let's go. I'm here with Sal, who's a county commissioner here in Pueblo. Sal, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for coming to Pueblo.
I'm so excited to see everything that this area has to offer. Of course, starting with the Riverwalk, this is a huge draw.
Absolutely. The Riverwalk has a lot of businesses, restaurants, bars, other attractions along it.
The history of this area is pretty fascinating too. You've got to fill us in on the 1921 flood.
So the 1921 pretty much devastated Pueblo, and a lot of what we see here was underwater. And actually this river right here, if we're talking about history, this was the border between the United States and Mexico until 1848 with the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo. And so the history of Pueblo is pretty rich and thick.
Thanks for filling us in on that background. I did not realize that this was once the border of Mexico.
That's why you got to come to Pueblo more
Exactly.
often.
Great. And we're also going to be visiting Mel Burger Farms. Tell us about what people can see here.
So Mel Burger Farm is one of several farm stands in Pueblo. Pueblo is the chili growing capital of the United States, green chili growing capital. And so Mel Burger's Farm is really a nice spot, one of the several farm stands across eastern Pueblo County.
So we know that green chilies are growing here, but where can we get a local taste?
Every restaurant in Pueblo is
Every single one.
Pretty much every restaurant has some sort of green chili on the menu.
We're also going to be heading to the Colorado State Fair. What can people experience there?
So Colorado State Fair has been here in Pueblo since 1874. It precedes statehood. The Colorado State Fair attracts about 500,000 people a year. Top rate entertainers, musicians, concerts, as well as rodeos, demolition derbies, all sorts of activities, but of course lots of funnel cakes.
What are some of the other areas that people can come visit or things they can do and see while they're here?
So we have a beautiful historic downtown with a lot of buildings from the 19th century along Union and the old Union Historic Avenue area. We also have an urban kayak course on the Arkansas River. We're about a half-mile away from that. All sorts of fun festivals, including the Chili Festival and several other downtown festivals that really line this entire part of town. We just had a fish jump here, so when you're ready to go fishing here in Pueblo.
Perfect. I've also heard about the Neon Alley. What's the scoop here?
Neon Alley is the vision of a couple really eccentric, great business people in town, the Concilia brothers. They're fans of neon lights and kitsch apparel. They own a lot of the buildings in on that alleyway, and they decided to completely clutter that alleyway with 1950s style neon lights. You feel like you're on Route 66 in 1950 if you go to Neon Alley.
Sal, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Carrie, for coming to Pueblo.
Things are getting chilly here in Pueblo as we check out Mel Burger Farms next as Out West continues.
The Pueblo Riverwalk Shopping and Entertainment Historic District is your destination to the finest shopping, art galleries and historic museums, innovative fashion, interior designs, superior eateries, great coffee houses, state-of-the-art brew pubs, with nightly entertainment, festivals, and street parties that promote community spirit, and gourmet restaurants offering the finest cultural and culinary experiences within the vibrant historic Union Avenue district, the Neon Alley, and the surrounding Pueblo Riverwalk region. From Memorial Hall with its world-class entertainment, to shop after shop and exquisite eateries and fine food on historic Union Avenue, to an evening on the Pueblo Riverwalk, you'll find something to suit every palate, taste, and lifestyle. The Pueblo Riverwalk Shopping and Entertainment Historic District is exhilarating and is fast becoming Interstate 25's greatest destination. Spend a day or a week or make it your new location for your new home or prominent business. Amazing shops, quaint boutiques, and the best restaurants and bars await you at the Pueblo Riverwalk Shopping and Entertainment Historic District.
Hello and welcome back to Out West. I'm your host, Carrie Wilvinks, and today we're here in Pueblo, Colorado, getting ready to head over to Mel Burger Farms, where you can find a ton of local produce, including green chilies, something you cannot leave Pueblo without. Let's go get a taste. I'm here with Shane, who is the owner and operator of Mel Burger Farms. Shane, thank you so much for meeting us.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm glad to have you.
I'm so excited because, of course, here we are standing right here among all of the chilies that Pueblo is famous for. And I told these guys, I said, I'm not visiting Pueblo just to taste chilies. We've got to get out and see where they're growing. And I would love to hear from you some about the background of how you guys got started growing these famous chilies.
Sure. Well, you're here. You're here in the middle of the famous Pueblo chili, and this is it right here. This chili is just awesome. It's loaded. It's great. It's got great flavor and everything, and that's sort of what guided us to grow this peppers, because it is so popular with everybody that if you're going to do something, let's do something that everybody wants. And if you're going to do it, let's do it right. And we're doing it right.
This I can already tell by smelling it. It's spicy. And you were telling me some earlier. I have to get the background from you of the inside. So this is the sweeter part.
That's correct. The meat of the pepper is the less spicy part. It's where the sugars are and the good flavor is. If you get into the vein, where the vein is and the seeds are, that's where the heat, the capsaicin is. And the yellower that vein, the more capsaicin, the hotter that pepper is going to be.
What makes Pueblo the prime chili growing spot for Colorado?
Because we know what we're doing.
That's why.
That's why.
All the brains for chilies are
That's
up here.
right.
Okay.
We've been raising chili in Pueblo County since the late 1800s. It's something that we've mastered. All of the growers in our area are very good at what they do. That's why we're so famous for our Pueblo chili.
Mel Burger Farms is so much more than chilies, though. Tell us what else you guys have going on.
Yes, it is. It's a roadside stand to offer you these peppers and all of the good vegetables that we grow. But it's also a bakery. We have bake fresh every day. We have a deli. We have a restaurant. We have parties there. We do anything that the community needs. We are more of what you would find a mom and pop's community store.
I loved walking inside because I love fresh produce, and I love it even more when I know that it's been growing nearby. When I walked in, we saw so much different kinds of produce. Just run us some of the top things that people should try.
The top things that you should try at our place is, we start the year out with asparagus. Everybody likes asparagus. We go radish, rhubarb, turnips, lettuce, spinach, tomatoes, and we end up at the end of the year with these wonderful chilies. We have 13 varieties of chilies that you can try.
Tell us some about the different varieties.
The varieties of chilies we have, of course, our Pueblo Chili, these ones right here. We have Anaheim varieties that range from no heat to a lot of heat, thick meated to thin meated. We have jalapenos that are extremely hot to mild.
What's the spiciest that you guys grow?
The ghost pepper.
Okay, well, that's too far for me. I've heard of these and I know that's
Yes.
too much, but we might have to try some of this one. We're gonna see how spicy this is, and am I okay just to bite right into it?
Yes.
How spicy is it gonna get, Shane?
Not too bad.
Okay, just a small little section.
Take a big bite of that
A big
thing
bite?
and get a flavor. If you're gonna bite it, you gotta get the flavor of it, get the flavor of the meat, the juices, and of course the heat profile.
Is it a myth that milk will cool down?
It helps for a moment.
Okay, Richard,
And we
Tyler,
don't-
I may need some milk brought over.
We do not have any cows around here, so you're out of luck.
Okay, I know, right? Here we go. Time to pony up here. It's so good when you're chewing because it is so crunchy, but I'm starting to feel the heat.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling that heat. Kicking my butt right now. This is very spicy.
You can't get any fresher than this.
This is amazing though. Yeah, I'm gonna keep talking to you though, Shane, as this cools down. So if I stutter, let's see. I have some other questions for you,
That's
so
all right.
stay with me.
Let's go. Let's go.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
You are the only interviewer that's ever came out here who's done that.
Good thing it's not live.
Everybody else is scared to death of them. She was just going to take a nibble, and that doesn't look good. Not on camera. Was it that hot, really, huh?
Do you have any more water? All right, thanks, Shane.
I've got another one waiting for
My legs are kind of quivering. Is that weird? My
You're
stomach.
gonna make me feel bad now.
I'm really glad. I won't regret.
I can
Do you
tell
think
all
a
these.
banana would help?
That's right.
Let's try this again. I mean, not the pepper. I'm not eating that again. I mean, we'll try to continue the interview.
My guys don't even eat those.
You should have told her that.
We had quite the intermission there because that chili pepper was way spicier than I thought it was going to be. So Shane, thanks for bearing with me.
I think you thoroughly experienced the flavor of Pueblo.
You could tell me that I could do that again for $10,000 and I would say no way. That was intense. We've done some crazy things on this show, like riding the pterodactyl and paragliding, surfing down sand dunes, but this definitely was the most intense thing I've done for Out West. Shane, I gotta know though, did you know that that was gonna spiral out of control that quickly once I took a huge bite?
Well, I knew it was going to be hot, but you never know what each person does until they take a bite, and that's our way of having fun out here on the farm.
Shane, thank you so much for joining us and all of the information despite me completely getting roasted out here.
You're welcome, and thanks for coming, and I'm glad you was able to come out and experience the flavor of Pueblo right off the plant.
Thank you. When Out West gets back, we're heading to the Colorado State Fair. Stay right there.
At Mel Burger Farms, we started with a small tractor and a few acres. Now, we are proud to bring you the highest quality produce available, all homegrown right here in Colorado. Your family deserves the freshest fruits and vegetables available, and it doesn't get much fresher than this. Our produce is picked daily, straight from our field, and direct to you. Stop by our market and restaurant at Mel Burger Farms today, located off Highway 50 East in Pueblo.
Hello and welcome back to Out West. I'm your host, Carrie Wilbanks, and today we're here in Pueblo, Colorado, about ready to check out the Colorado State Fair, the area's largest attraction. Inside you can find everything from carnivals to concerts and even a rodeo. Let's go have some fun. Sarah is the general manager of the Colorado State Fair. Sarah, thank you so much for meeting with us.
My pleasure. Thanks for being here today.
I would love to start by getting a background of what the Colorado State Fair is.
Absolutely. The Colorado State Fair is currently an 11-day showcase of agriculture and entertainment to entice and entertain and educate the citizens of Colorado.
I would love to talk more first about the agricultural components inside.
Absolutely. We have a deep root in agriculture here. We are a division of the Department of Agriculture for Colorado. So one of our emphasis here is showcasing agriculture while on site. We have a huge presence of 4-H and FFA exhibitors showing livestock and participating in the competitions here.
What kind of livestock is there?
There is a variety of livestock: pigs, sheep, goats, bunnies, chickens, cattle, everything you would expect to see at a state fair.
And I would love to hear more about the competition element.
Absolutely. The youth exhibitors, they spend their time raising their animals all year round to have the opportunity to showcase at the state fair, and that is a big deal for these participants.
You also mentioned entertainment. I need to hear more about what's going on with that.
We have a great entertainment lineup, specifically this year, but every year we love to showcase entertainment from Colorado residents on our community Coke stage to our main stage. We have great lineup this year with ZZ Top, Gabriel Iglesias, lots of cool acts this year at the State Fair.
So we've got concerts, and what else?
Monster trucks, demolition derby, we've got horse shows, so much great stuff, not to mention the tasty treats. People love to come to the State Fair and enjoy the fair food.
Okay, I'm gonna have to mark these down. From everything that you've mentioned though, I feel like people are probably coming for more than one day so that they can get a feel for everything.
You almost have to. We have a great lineup of free attractions once you're on site. This year we're featuring sea lions, racing pigs, we have a butterfly exhibit, so many wonderful things for people to see while they're out here at the State Fair.
The rodeo is also a huge draw for people.
That's a huge component of what we do. We offer 5 nights of PRCA rodeo, we have a ranch rodeo and a Fiesta Day rodeo, so we've got a great fill of rodeo here at the Colorado State Fair. We've got 2 nights followed by concerts, so if you're interested in a little rock and roll after, we've got that option too, and it's a great part of our annual fair tradition.
Let's talk about the carnival.
We have an expanded kiddie carnival. It's formally our kiddie carnival. We're calling it our family carnival this year, and we're so excited. We've tripled the size of that. In addition to our traditional super carnival, we are now the largest carnival footprint in the state of Colorado.
What do you think are some of the top rides people are hanging out for?
Oh my goodness. My favorite is always the Ferris wheel and the carousel, the traditionals, but man, for the thrill seekers, we've got plenty in there for you.
During the course of the 11 days of the fair, how many people are visiting?
Our average attendance at the Colorado State Fair for the run of the fair is about 488,000 people over the run of the fair. So we're always striving to hit 500,000, but we have a great amount of people that come through the facility.
So close, and I wonder if this year you guys might hit it.
Fingers crossed.
Get out here, guys. We got to help them hit that 500,000 mark, and it sounds like there is so much to do. I loved hearing about everything from the agriculture to the entertainment. Sarah, thank you so much for all of the information.
Thanks for being here.
The Pueblo Riverwalk Shopping and Entertainment Historic District is your destination to the finest shopping, art galleries and historic museums, innovative fashion, interior designs, superior eateries, great coffee houses, state-of-the-art brew pubs, with nightly entertainment, festivals, and street parties that promote community spirit, and gourmet restaurants offering the finest cultural and culinary experiences within the vibrant historic Union Avenue district, the Neon Alley, and the surrounding Pueblo Riverwalk region. From Memorial Hall with its world-class entertainment to shop after shop and exquisite eateries and fine food on historic Union Avenue to world-class lodging at the Belasante right on the Pueblo Riverwalk. You'll find something to suit every palate, taste, and lifestyle. The Pueblo Riverwalk Shopping and Entertainment Historic District is exhilarating and is fast becoming Interstate 25's greatest destination. Spend a day or a week or make it your new location for your new home or prominent business. Amazing shops, quaint boutiques, and the best restaurants and bars await you at the Pueblo Riverwalk Shopping and Entertainment Historic District.
I've had a blast showing you the different things to do, see, and even eat here in Pueblo. Remember, only you can truly experience Colorado. For Out West, I'm your host, Carrie Wilbinks. We'll see you next time.